Hey, it's Lisa from Modern Vegan Family. Man, I am having a vegan-licious day here in Kelowna because not only did I just recently meet this like 25-year-old vegan restaurant owner, totally cool, she's sitting in the background here, but she introduced me to her vegan hairdresser, Lisa. Lisa Vegan Day! I like to sing talk, so just so you know, I'm going to make you sing talk at some point in time. So I came over to Lisa's beautiful
Burke Hair Lounge.
Burke Hair Lounge in Kelowna. Yeah, I was going to say beautiful boutique. It's a lovely little vibe. The power went out, so we figured, well, we might as well video because there's no electricity running. And I wanted to talk to Lisa because, again, I totally admire that you're a young entrepreneur and you're bringing your passion into your business. But we were just talking before we started the film about some of the hardships about being a vegan in business and having to source certain products. So before we talk about the products, tell me just a little bit about your journey. Like, what do you love about being vegan? And
I love being vegan. I started my vegan journey in September of 2012. I was living in Los Angeles and found it so much more opportunity to choose vegan options from anywhere. I would Google my location and I'd have 21 vegan options within a 3-kilometer radius, from sandwiches to burgers to anything I wanted, and I found it no excuse not to be vegan. So when moving back to Canada, I moved back to the prairies and was finding it a lot more difficult. And then now I'm on the West Coast, and ready to, I find it much more easy to be vegan. I mean, down the street I've got Naked Cafe, and I just find everywhere I go, I don't ever have a hassle in BC ordering vegan.
Yeah. So tell me how you're bringing your ethical, your ethics into your business, and talk a little bit about some of the challenges you have in the hair industry.
When I first became vegan, it was definitely for health reasons. I had newly lost 76 pounds and had, I wasn't not vegan losing the weight, but for maintenance, the minute I went vegan, I found like I used to have bones, and I just was more of a health reasons. When starting my own business here in Kelowna, I was really nervous about bringing in a product line that I really wanted to feel proud about it, and I wanted it to be truthfully cruelty-free is my number one mission right now. The Naked Cafe girls have really educated me a lot of what goes on behind the scenes with animals, and just between the Beagle movement, the Beagle Project movement in LA, it's just, there's just no reason for me that hair products need to be tested on animals. It's 2016. I don't understand it. I don't want to support it. And so that was number one. And Kevin Murphy is a completely cruelty-free line. It's actually the only PETA-approved cruelty-free color line as well, which is brand new. And since opening up this place, I have on average seven salespeople a week coming in, and the first thing I say to them is, I'm sorry, I don't want your product, I'm looking for cruelty-free, and they try to swindle me into this is this, and the minute I do research, unfortunately I'm not finding the bunny the same way I am with Kevin's line. And newly though, for being vegan, the line isn't necessarily vegan. It is gluten-free, however, I did just learn, but which also is ironic that there'd be gluten in hair products, but sure. It's been kind of difficult for me recently just discussing why I'm not using a vegan product line. The main ingredient that isn't vegan in Kevin Murphy's line is beeswax. I just personally aren't in the hardship. I don't mind using honey and beeswax in my products. As Kevin Murphy is all about the environment, you'll notice all of his products are shaped in shapes that package really well, as in being environmentally friendly is his number one concern. The minute palm oil became an issue in the world, he removed it from all of his products. He packs everything so that it's shipped in smaller boxes, so it's using less boxes and using less waste. He also really promotes green circle salons, and green circle salons, he really encourages his salons to become green circle, and what that means is that we all recycled hair on the ground, we save it, we send it away, and it helps clean up oil spills. All color, any leftover color that you have, it's recycled properly, so then you can then see your waste, and then it's not going into garbages or down drains. Every single thing is recycled properly with Green Circle Salon, so it's something that I'm newly becoming involved with as well, and I wouldn't have known that without him. So for me, it's like, I don't believe that this product line would be, I believe this product line would be vegan if it was easy. And I feel like the rest of the stuff that he's promoting is much more important. I've used other natural color lines, which honey is the main ingredient in his color line, but I've used other natural color lines that Greek yogurt was the main ingredient. So in my opinion, I'm just like, ooh, like, I feel like honey is, I'm okay with it. But yeah, I've just so far just been having issues with people returning product due to beeswax, or just kind of judging me and making me feel like less professional not being fully vegan. But I just unfortunately haven't found another vegan line that is offering so much to the environment and against cruelty of animals. Personally, they do use something too that's like off of sheep wool or something, but every research item that I've done trying to find if it's cruel or inhumane, it's just coming up negative. So I feel pretty confident with his line.
Well, it's really interesting because on Modern Vegan Family, we do talk about, eat it, live it, share it. Is it practical? Is it affordable? Is it delightful? And of course, in the vegan world, these conversations are always going to come up. Is it vegan enough? Right? And then there's the shaming and the bullying. And I think that no one ever is going to be bullied into changing a belief system. We're trying to do the best we can with what we have. And I think the world is changing. It's probably not going to be that long until there's going to be whole sets of vegan lines, and until now, I know that our viewers who are trying to expand their lifestyle to be more cruelty free, to be more environmentally conscious, and then hopefully to eventually be all vegan, they want to know what kind of products they can use and where they can source them. So if you're someone out there who's absolutely passionate that something has to be 100% vegan, I encourage you to go out there and source it, find it, celebrate it. But I also encourage this community not to beat people up if they're doing the best that they can and they're sourcing good products. We are all in this together. We are all in this together, right?
And another good point of his line too is it's completely ammonium and PPD free, which are two very harsh chemicals that we put in our hair, which then go through our scalp. And it's like, it's really hard to be perfect. And I do really stand by this product that it will grow with your community. You're totally right by that. And I feel it starts with education. And I try to educate my clients from entering here to the shampoo, to the product, to the color, to everything, so they know absolutely everything. So I don't really claim to be a traditional vegan salon, but I'd like to say this is a completely cruelty-free salon and very vegan-friendly salon. And I feel like those are maybe more words that we can use moving forward in the future instead of being not vegan enough. Like, I'm doing the best I can,
Yeah. And
so I do appreciate you saying that, because I agree.
Yeah. And you know what? We're still at the beginning. We are at the beginning stages of a massive vegan growth movement. So I think that soon there's going to be products galore. So keep looking to the channel Modern Vegan Family, because the more I do find that people can source and buy on their own, or salons, and in the meantime, I can tell that Lisa's totally cool, and she even came in and gave me the spirit finger, the vegan spirit fingers. Lisa, same talking. So, thanks for coming to Modern Vegan Family. I have no idea in the next 4 days in Kelowna how many vegans I'm going to run into, but you might see a lot more videos. I hope so. In the meantime, subscribe to my channel, and let's give them a peace, love, and plants.
Peace, love, and plants.